Hey kids, welcome to the Mark Hope Show. Increase your followership. And specifically, people have been asking me to do a course on TikTok. I've done many courses and they're available at the Hope Metaversity online in the coursework. However, it's ever changing and we definitely want to make sure that we keep up with the times, especially in marketing, because things change so often that some of the old things don't work like they used to, like mailing out coupons and that kind of thing. So, as far as gaining followers, this video, if I send it to you, is going to, or it's probably going to be a link on a YouTube channel that I don't use very much. So it's not for public consumption, but it's for the people that reached out to me and they want help. So it will come with an ebook, and all this is free. I never charge for anything that allows a small business or a charity to grow. And I'm not doing this specifically under the umbrella of the We Help People Everywhere Foundation, which can be found at wehelppeopleeverywhere.com. It's a 501c corporation that is designed just to help people grow. So, without too much else, I'm going to give you the starting place. And I have got a bunch of mess on my desk in my office. I'm going to have to clean that up, but you guys don't care. Um, we are stuck at 50 followers. We're stuck at 150 followers. We're stuck at 200 followers. And the fact of the matter is, we're going in the bathroom and we're looking in the mirror and we're doing content and we're talking to maybe one person or three people or whatever it is. And it's frustrating. And one of the things that happens is the TikTok format doesn't allow for us to do some of the cool things that might build content and bring followers who are interested in our content. And that is the live tool. If you can go live on TikTok and people are coming by and they're watching what you're doing. And I know a person that has a tattoo shop and they're high level artists and they're building their channels. And one of the things that I would suggest to somebody that does that kind of thing is once you're able to go live, I would run a phone in the shop for 2 or 3 hours a day and have it focused on whatever's going on the front counter. Hey, we're live at the tattoo shop, and they're watching the interactions, and then the customer comes in and says, hey, do you want us to photograph your tattoo on our TikTok channel? We're live right now. Oh, that would be cool. Set up a tripod, and then Mary Jane is getting her you know Zodiac sign tattooed with her friend, and it's fun and people are watching, and as the artist, if the artist feels comfortable and they're working with the uh, patient or customer or whatever, and it's like, hey everybody, if you're watching this live, follow us and like and share and whatever, and there's a thing on the live that is, hey, support me with the hearts and the galaxies or whatever, and that's TikTok's way of monetizing that whole exercise. They want the traffic so they can sell it to the advertisers. And some of these people are doing these lives and they get a little, bump. They're in the creator fund or whatever. And so they get their $8 a day or whatever it is. And that's important to them. But the people that I'm speaking to are running real businesses. And if they're not, they need to call the foundation and get some help starting a small business and get directions on going in that basis. But the tattoo example, let's go with that. Those people are running a business that's been around for 15 or 20 years and they're growing it and they're wanting to build it up. And say you wanting to build up your social presence so you could sell the tattoo company. I don't know. But these are not people that care about give me a, Galaxy or give me a blah, 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 whatever, so you can get $3. We don't care about that. We want the engagements from the audience to get likes and follows to the account of the owner, personality, person that's representing the shop, that the shop's owner, and that is going to build a bunch of likes and follows about people that like tattoos. And one of the live things that's really interesting is a lot of those people that are coming in for tattoos are on TikTok. And if they're sorority type girls or they're in a metal band or they're, racer, drag racer, club racer, they're people that have communities, when they say, hey, let's collab, so they invite all their followers to the live, hey, share the live, invite your live. So while the tattoo artist is still, doing the stretchy saran wrap on the chair and cleaning up everything, setting out the ink, the customers are saying, hey, Big Papa's going to get another tattoo. And you should watch it on this live for XYZ tattoo shop. And, here it is. And you're going to see me and Jesse get matching tattoos or whatever. All of a sudden, you might hit a jackpot customer that's got like 10,000 followers or 40,000 followers or whatever. There's a caveat here you need to be careful with. But I'll mention that in just a minute. But the synergy that happens is we do a tattoo that we're doing anyways. We have the people sign a form saying, hey, look, we're going to film you getting tattooed and you agree, blah, blah, blah. And let's say we get 5 followers from that person that we're tattooing. Those are 5 free followers that like tattoos and are engaging in social media. And then they tell 2 friends, they tell 2 friends, they tell 2 friends, 5 times, 25 times, it's like we all learned that component math. Maybe you guys didn't, but when I got in the computer business back in the, dinosaur age and had a computer store, you learned about, RAM. You had 4 megs of RAM, 8 megs of RAM, 16 megs of RAM, 32 megs of RAM, 64 megs, 128, 256, it grows quick. And so that's the reason that we need to get to 1,000 followers. And the methodology that I'm going to explain to you, the methodology that is in the ebook that I'm going to send you, the methodology that I used in the beginning, that a lot of people use, is going to screw up your algorithm in the beginning. But if you don't have many followers, who cares? So here it is. It's a technique called the follow train. And that is when people are engaging in, and you can just put follow train in the search and you're going to get follow train people. You're going to get, your content is going to be, hey, you follow me, I'll follow you. You like one of my videos and I'll like one of your videos and blah, 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 blah. You're going to spend your time on just viewing that on TikTok. Your fun part of your TikTok life is going to go away. And that's just necessary to get all those followers. And you're going to gain a bunch of followers, you know, and there's a limit of how many people that you can follow in a day, and you're going to get shut off. And then you're going to have to do something the next day. But the trick is, if you're in one of these things, in one of these groups that's trying to follow each other, and you follow somebody, the likelihood is very, very good they're going to follow you back. You know, they're at 300, you're at 450, you like each other, it helps build everybody up. And you're going to be able to do that till you hit 10,000. And 10,000 is the cap of who you're allowed to follow. That's it. If you want to follow somebody else after that, you're going to have to delete somebody. And this is where the thing happens. And I did it when I hit 10,000. I went through all of my people I was following, and I manually pruned all of them. And you really need to do that, because if you ever use a bot on your account, they're going to tag you for that. Oh, crap. This is my dialysis pump. Deactivate your pod right now. And this won't shut up if I don't do this. As a matter of fact, I'm going to pause this recording. Okay. So I had to change my continuous glucose meter thing. But like I said, you know, when I got to 10,000 and then I figured out that I couldn't follow anybody anymore until I deleted somebody, then I had an epiphany with it. And I said, hey, wait a minute, you know, there's a lot of these people that promised that they would follow me. Either they did, and then they stopped following me, or they never followed me in the first place. So I maybe should have done this more as I was going along, but you know, who knows? But I think that if I followed somebody and they didn't follow me right away, if I left them sitting there, then maybe they said, oh, this guy's following me, I'll follow him back. Because there's a little thing that says, hey, follow back. So I don't think you're largely benefited by adding and deleting as you go along. You might as well just let them sit there till you hit your cap. And if they haven't followed you by then you just go through and prune the list. But that methodology is solidly going to get you to the level where we can do other things. And if you complete this and you get over 1,000, then contact me back and I will get you the next level ebook and instruction, course material, all the stuff you're getting now for this, you know, 150 to 1,000, you know, 150 to 2,000 kind of architecture that you're working on now. I'll take you to the next level on TikTok. And so, you know, if you want to do it, it's hard. You know, it definitely is some work. And I did a video. I don't know if I did a YouTube on this or not, but the other thing that you need to do is when you get over 10,000 followers, that's your goal. You want to be in the 10,000 club, and you can just scratch and fight and do whatever you need to do until you get to that 10,000, because there's other things that happen when you're in the 10,000 follower group and you need to do that. But then you're going to clean your account. And I did a class or something to find it, but you can reset your TikTok algorithm. Sorry about that. My wife and I are going to old people gym at the Senior Citizen Center. My muscles, the little ones that I have left after my kidney transplant, they were trying to get those built back up. But anyway, you're going to have to reset your algorithm, and it's easy. I'll show you how to do it, but you've got to shift from account follower building mode and back way off of that. And then we got to, ignore all that kind of thing, because now we're building followership in our niche. Say we're a tattoo shop, we're going to get in, we're going to climb in those niches, and we're going to be in the tattoo TikTok area. But what a lot of people don't realize is you need to be in those communities that are buying your product, not the ones that are doing your product. And that's where a lot of people fail. I have a lot of these people that do wood carving businesses, and one of the things that they've found out is if you do YouTube videos on how to carve the signs and how to use the CAD operated carving machines, sign making machines, the people that are watching it are your competition, and you're teaching your competition how to use your methods against you, and none of the customers are watching. They don't give a shit. We need to appeal to who's buying. So in the case of the tattoo place, we want to be in like the emo culture, the biker culture, the Electric Daisy Carnival, my granddaughter went off to college, got a tattoo. Who's getting tattoos now, and how do we get involved in that community? And those are the people that we want watching the tattoos. And we'll deal with that at a later time. But this is the quick and dirty. Get yourself to 500, 1,000 views. Start being able to utilize lives a little bit more. Then get to 10,000 while you continue doing the follow trains. Build it. Do it like your job until you get to 10,000, and then we're going to dismantle the whole thing. So that's your instructions on how to do it. Give me some feedback. Send me some videos about how it worked for you. Chime into my account, like and follow my account. I need you to, I don't need you to follow me, but I'd love to be friends with you. So that is going to be a wrap on that. And markhope.com. We help everybody. We help people everywhere.com. My phone number is easy to find. Email me, reach out to me, mark@markhope.com. And good luck.